fellow knights, welcome back to another video. So you guys know those of you who have been on this channel knows I was Arrowverse fan, still am. Like for the most part, I wasn't a huge fan of like Batwoman. There were like a few things of the Arrowverse outside of just Batwoman I wasn't a huge fan of, like how Iris saying, "No, you're not the Flash, Barry. We are the Flash," and I didn't like Felicity Smoke in like what season 4 of Arrow when because she was, I think like the character was overstepping a line that she shouldn't have crossed. Was I think if memory serves me right, the following season had her like say, "Okay, I judged you too harshly. I should have done what I said done. I should have like walked out on you. I apologize." Um, so she did have kind of a redemption arc in that. Um, but there's a few other things, so I'm not gonna get into this video because that could be a video for another time. What I disliked about the Arrowverse and what I liked about the Arrowverse could be two separate videos. So, why am I bringing up the Arrowverse? It's because I saw this article by the Green Arrow himself, Stephen Amell, and it says Stephen Amell confirms one wish he had for Arrow's 8th season, 5 years later. So it has been over 5 years since Arrow, the series that launched the Arrowverse, came to the end on the CW, bringing an end to one of the longest running DC shows of all time. In 2020, Oliver Queen's story concluded after nearly a decade of being one of the leading forces of the Arrowverse franchise. During the Arrowverse Hero panel in Motor City Comic Con, which was moderated by Joe Deckelmere for a Screen Rant, Stephen Amell looked back at Arrow Season 8, where he shared that he wished had been in the final season. He began saying, "It's been a minute, hindsight being what it is, it would have been great to maybe have a little bit more breathing room between the big, giant crossover and the show and the end of the show." He stressed that I like the way we did. I'm not saying why that I will want to go back and change it, but looking back, we did 10 episodes, and the crossover would have been the 8th episode. And the CW elaborate on how, quote unquote, maybe if we have gotten into the world where we did 16 or 17 episodes, so we have the crossover, let the proverbial dust settle, and then you do something that to end the series that's a little bit more centric to Star City. And I get that. I agree with him. Like, even though I did like how the Arrow ended per se, even though I'm kind of mad about Green Arrow and Canary saying fly off, pun intended, but I would have been okay with like 16, 17 episodes. Like, I see where his head's at. It's key to remember that Arrow's season 8 finished its run on the CW just a few months before the global COVID-19 pandemic. That doesn't say much though. But that caused the Arrow's first shows that were in production to have to suspend production. I mean, sure, but I'm saying that doesn't say much though, because Flash and Batwoman and Legends and Black Lightning, except Flash and Supergirl, all still like had episodes coming out post the Crisis crossover. Like, I don't mean like the seasons after that. I mean like the season where Crisis did for each season, that their respective seasons still continued. So like, I don't think My point I'm trying to make was I don't know if I'm fumbling on this that they could have filmed a little bit more episodes. Was 8 maybe like 4 more episodes? Maybe to make it a hard 12, if not a tad bit more. But still, I don't know. I might be just talking out my ass in this case. While previous seasons consisted of 22 and 23 episodes, Arrow Season 8 became the first one to have its shortest episode order of all time. Episode 9, which took place right after the Crisis incident, served as the backdoor pilot to Green Arrow and the Canaries, putting the focus on Mia Queen, as well as Dinah and Laurel Lance and Dinah Trank. Which, again, now that I can see the restrictions putting damper on. But man, I would have loved to have seen the Green Arrow and the Canaries series. And before you guys get mad saying, "Oh my god, you're bringing woke, blurred by blur," nah, it's because the girl who plays Mia Queen is eye candy, right? I can see her shooting arrows all day, man. Yes, I am being a bit of a player right now. I can see her shooting arrows and kick ass all day because she's eye candy. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm done. Um, had Arrow season 8 ran for more episodes, more than 10 episodes, it's very likely that it would have been another Arrowverse drama to get affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, meaning viewers would have had to possibly seen delays for the final season. The series finale aired on January 28th, 2020. Oliver reunited with Felicity Smoke in the afterlife. The Arrowverse would go on for 3 more seasons after Arrow season 8, with Flash season 9 ending in Earth Prime era in May 2023, while set on another Earth, Superman and Lois, which ended in December. Oh, he said 3 more, sorry. But Superman and Lois season 4, which ended in December 2024, which was the last Arrowverse series in the franchise, which if you guys haven't seen Superman Lois and want to see a good Superman show, oh, that show was fire, as the kids would say nowadays. That show was good. The ending kind of made me cry a little bit, but like what I mean, we want to cry, but you know, I'm not supposed to cry, so ask anyone who knows me. But yeah, I think I would have been okay with like season 8 being a little bit more. I see where like for the reasons Stephen Amell said. So what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with Stephen Amell how we should have had a little bit more episodes in the final season to like sure let like Crisis have its own thing, but like Arrow be more of a thing of like having its own identity a little bit past Crisis besides it's the Crisis series. It's Oliver Queen's season to die, essentially. Let me know in the comment section down below. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. See you fellow nights later.